Hello PokeBroadcast viewers, this is Pokemon Insider back with another Top 5 video. Today I'm continuing my series of Top 5 regional Pokemon with the Sinnoh region. Remember that this video is 100% opinion, and if I left out your favorite Sinnoh Pokemon, let me know in the comments section. Next week will be my Top 5 Unova Pokemon, so be prepared for that. Thank you for watching, and enjoy the video. I'm going to start off this list by giving you my favorite Pokemon with multiple forms, Rotom. The first time I laid eyes on Rotom, I knew I just had to have it. My personal favorite form is the washing machine, and I use it on competitive teams. The combination of Levitate, Electric, and Water make it one of the few Pokemon that only has one weakness. Rotom is definitely one of the most shocking Pokemon with multiple forms. Crashing into number 4 is Mamoswine. Back when I played Gold and Silver, I liked Piloswine a lot, and it seemed good back then. When Mamoswine came in, I didn't know how to evolve it, and there was no way to get it until Heart Gold and Soul Silver came out, so I didn't start using it until 2010. As soon as I started using it in competitive play, I fell in love with the great power and bulkiness of my Mamoswine. Number 3 is another evolution of a previous Pokemon in Magmortar. Magmortar was a much needed evolution to the already cool Magmar, and its stats do not disappoint. My Magmortar, which I also use on my competitive team, is a fantastic bulky sweeper, and I love how versatile it can be in battle. Magmortar is no question one of the strongest fire types out there. Speaking of fire types, Infernape is my number 2 Sinnoh Pokemon. My very first partner in the Sinnoh region was a Chimchar, and he was the most powerful Pokemon on my Diamond version until I lost the game cartridge. Infernape will always hold a dear spot in my heart because he was the very first Pokemon I received in the Sinnoh region. Finally, number 1 on my list of Sinnoh Pokemon is Weavile. Weavile is one of my best fast physical sweepers other than Aerodactyl. His type combination may give him a ×4 weakness to fighting, but it's rare for you to be able to get an attack off before Weavile crushes you with a dark or ice type move. I've used Weavile on competitive teams, and I've enjoyed every battle I used him in. That's it for my list. Thank you so much for watching, and if you enjoyed this video, make sure to like, subscribe, and check out my main channel for more videos like this one. If I left out your favorite Sinnoh Pokemon, leave it in the comments section. Thanks again for watching, and have a great day. Hello friends, this is Pokemon Insider back with what will be my last of my top 5 regional Pokemon. Today, I'm finishing out with my top 5 Kalos Pokemon, and if you have any video suggestions, leave them in the comment section. Remember that this video is 100% opinion, and if you have a differing opinion, let me know why. Thank you for watching, and enjoy the video. Now there were less than 70 Pokemon introduced in the Kalos region, but there were a lot of good ones. So my number 5 Kalos Pokemon is the fossil Pokemon Tyrunt. Tyrunt and Nomura were some of the first Pokemon revealed, and from the very first moment I saw Tyrunt, I liked it. When its evolution was revealed, it only made me want it more. Out of all the fossil Pokemon, I think Tyrunt is my favorite. Taking my number 4 spot is another one of the early reveals, Heliolisk. Heliolisk is one of my favorite electric types, and it's actually quite good in competitive battles. If it has the ability Dry Skin and the move Parabolic Charge, it can be a real force against water and flying types. I was not expecting to like Heliolisk when I first saw it, but it has been a very pleasant surprise. Hawlucha is my 3rd favorite Kalos Pokemon because it was my first shiny Kalos Pokemon. I remember when I first found it like it was yesterday. I was in the Friend Safari just checking through all my friends' safaris when I ran into a shiny Hawlucha. I eventually got to EV train it and level it up, so now I can use it in some fun competitive battles. Coming in at number 2 is the Ghost Steel-type Pokemon Aegislash. Aegislash is one of the trickiest Pokemon to go up against in a battle, and I think it's extremely fun to use to confuse my opponents. Its ability Stance Change is one of the neatest abilities because it switches your attack and defense stats depending on what move you use. Aegislash is one of the few Kalos Pokemon I got to level 100 as well. Now, my number one Kalos Pokemon, the last of my top 5 regional Pokemon, is Greninja. I can't say anything about Greninja without it being praised. Its hidden ability, Protean, is one of my favorites, and it has some great speed and special attack to go along with it. Greninja is also the only Pokemon I've successfully Masuda method bred for. It only took me about 600 eggs, but it felt like a lot more. Greninja always holds a special spot for me, being my favorite Kalos Pokemon. That's it for my list. Thank you so much for watching, and if you enjoyed this video, make sure to like, subscribe, and check out my main channel for more videos like this one. If you have any video suggestions, let me know, and I will try to get them out as soon as possible. Thanks again for watching, and have a great day. Hello everyone, this is Pokemon Insider, back with another installment of Creepy Pokédex entries. This may be the last one of these, so suggestions are welcome in the comments section. I've had a ton of fun making these videos, and there are a lot more to get to, so let's get started. So I'm going to start off with one of my favorite Pokemon of all time, Feraligatr.
When it bites with its massive and powerful jaws, it shakes its head and savagely tears its victim up.
Well, this is a little understandable considering Feraligatr is based off an alligator, one of the most vicious animals in existence, but it still creeps me out. Up next is Dusclops, who has several creepy Pokédex entries, but I'm going with its Pokemon Sapphire entry for this video.
Dusclop absorbs anything, however large the object may be. This Pokemon hypnotizes its foe by waving its hands in a macabre manner, and by bringing its single eye to bear. The hypnotized foe is made to do Dusclops' bidding.
So now if we go back to my first creepy Pokédex entry video, doesn't this remind you a little bit of Hypno? Now these next few are moving away from the creepy side and more to the strange and disturbing side. Kadabra's Fire Red entry says this.
It happened one morning. A boy with extrasensory powers awoke in bed, transformed into Kadabra.
Well, isn't that an interesting story? Let's forget the major hole that it's in the middle of an evolutionary line and just accept the fact that Kadabra is just some freak accident that makes absolutely no sense. Another weird entry is Yamask's Pokemon Black entry.
Each of them carries a mask that used to be its face when it was human. Sometimes they look at it and cry.
So now you're telling me that people can be Pokemon? That's not right. Now this next one I'm putting in here just because it's one of the dumbest Pokédex entries out there. Darumaka's Pokemon White entry says this. Darumaka's droppings are hot, so people used to put them in their clothes to keep themselves warm. Now who would be stupid enough to put poop in their clothes? If you have a fire Pokemon, just have it make a fire so you don't have to put dung in your pockets. I thought the game was called Pocket Monsters, not Pocket Poop. So now we're getting back to a few more creepy entries. Banette.
Banette generates energy for laying strong curses by sticking pins into its own body. This Pokemon was originally a pitiful plush doll that was thrown away.
Okay, so now Pokemon is taking another dip into the dark realm of folk religion. Good move. This isn't going to scar any children or anything. Finishing off this video is a 6th gen Pokemon known as one of the coolest new types, Honedge.
If anyone dares grab its hilt, it wraps a blue cloth around that person's arm and drains that person's life energy completely.
Forget trying to use Honedge as a sword, because if you do, you're going to die. Well, that's it for this video. Thank you so much for watching, and if you enjoyed, make sure to like, subscribe, and check out my main channel for more videos. If you have any video suggestions, let me know, and I will try to make them into my future videos. Thanks again for watching, and have a great day.